Hello, Swiss Army knife collectors. This is Will Jones here. Just wanted to do another video on a Wenger officer knife that I just got done refurbing. As you see there on the tablet, there's a picture of a knife that was on eBay that Dave Arnold purchased. This knife, you can tell it's been modified. It doesn't have a knife layer to it. I think what probably happened was the knife broke and someone Frankensteined it by making it a one layer and just having the can opener and the cap lifter combo and the awl. He bought this knife here because it is a rare 93 millimeter honey brown crossbow officer's knife. This particular shield comes from about 1930 era, and he's collected pretty much every size and shield of the cracked ice, mother of pearl, honey brown knives that are in both sizes, from the 8 centimeter to the 9 centimeter knife. I'll show you a few pictures of it. There's the chart right there with the shield. So it went from 1930 to 1945. And let's see here. The scales were in pretty rough condition, but I did quite a bit of polishing on it. What he wanted me to do here with this knife, he wasn't really concerned with the tools. He wanted to have me build him a knife that is a 2-layer and put it back the way it originally came. So I got one of his donor knives that he gave me and took the scales off of this knife and attached them to the donor tools. There's the back of it. I didn't wind up using any of the tools that were on the knife. I actually had to take and cut the knife, kind of split it down the center. I was concerned that the scales would break if I tried to drive the pins out, and for what he gave for this, I didn't want to break it because we didn't have any spares. So I wound up taking an end mill and cutting between the scales into the pins all the way around it, and then basically it just came apart in 2 halves. It had a little bit of damage there, some scuffing, but as I'll show you here in a minute, with the completed knife, that's gone. It did have a few deep, look like dent marks in it. Okay, I'll go ahead and show you the knife now. Let me zoom back here. See if I can get this under focus here. Here is the same knife. As you can see, the scales look a lot better. Let me see if I can get over here a little bit. There we go, that's better. I used the tools from a second shield donor knife that he had. and they cleaned up real well. I went through and polished all of them. I would say this is probably one of the best condition celluloid crossbows in his collection right now, and he's even said that to me also. This is a Wenger Tahara, and the blades are made of stainless. There we go. But it took me probably 15 hours to do this knife. Being that it was stainless, it didn't have the pitting issues like I had with my last refurb, which was carbon. It's got a good snap. Piece of history here that's brought back to life. I've been using a technique now since I've been taking these knives apart, where I've slightly bent the back springs to the tools so they'll make them snap harder, because I seem to have noticed that the back springs are weak, and I've had issues where after I've done the pins, it put enough friction on between the layers where it didn't want to allow the tools to snap real well. So doing that pretty much ensures that all the tools are going to snap good. And they probably snap a little harder than when they first came out of the factory. But he'll be really happy with this knife. I'm getting ready to send it up his way. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe and ask questions if you have any. Thank you.